Click. Back in my bag. So let's see what will happen in Orlandosaka this time. Oh, hey.
Hey Nate, how you doing?
I'm alright.
Yeah, that's good. Good to
Mm,
hear.
mm-hmm.
Alright, come on Nate, please.
Hmm. 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 Oh, hey. It's been a while since I last saw you. Hmm. Well, it's been a while. How have you been?
Yeah, doing okay. Also just been chilling, helping out in sort of a job I guess I'm dealing with now.
Okay.
It's a bit weird and I'm not supposed to say too much about it because weird stuff can happen, but mostly just relaxing.
Hmm. Well, I guess me, just going to school in my world, and, also we found some pretty interesting things in that pag. Like, about these fake mon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was told about it. Yeah, they've been showing up around here, so I don't know, it's just a new Pokemon. I don't know why you guys. Is there
Uh,
really a difference between them and regular Pokemon?
actually, we've learned that these, fake mon were just somehow came to be by some unnatural ways that, might a little bit too, I don't know how to describe it in just around the public ears.
It's not that unusual, honestly. I mean, Polygon is literally a Pokemon that was created because of computers. So, yeah. Is there anything else that really makes them different from normal Pokemon?
Well, I guess if you want more, you can ask Snowbell.
Alright, I'll talk on sometimes, but They just seem like their own Pokemon. They have their own Pokemon moves and everything, so
Yeah.
not that unusual. And I don't see any problem with it.
Oh, well, if you're looking for Snowbell, well, have you heard about this Halloween curse been going around?
Yeah, I've seen multiple people with it.
Yeah, Snowbell has also been infected.
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
sorry,
them,
did I
yeah.
hear the words Halloween curse?
It's a long story. Basically, some sort of Mad King, what was it, Mad King something. But basically,
Yeah, some Fey Lord.
yeah, basically,
That was the
I
worst.
think that, I think they're a little upset that they did not get invited to an open invitation party. And basically,
Oh.
they basically cursed, over like 100 people. Like, basically, they turned into the costumes they were wearing.
Yeah, Corno's right now a skeleton.
No.
Snowball's a Pokemon.
Oh
them walk
man,
around.
hold up. Wait. Is that like a curse you can catch?
I mean, I don't think so. I don't know. I mean,
Um,
try and call up the Fey Lord and try and anger him to do it, I guess.
Nah, hey,
I-
Faylord, can I be in Star Trek? Come on.
I don't think it
It's
works
Star
like
Trek.
that.
Too hard. Just talk one of the Star Trek people. They're walking around.
I'm
Let's
sorry, what?
see.
Yeah, I saw one of their captains walk around. What was her name? She was flying some ship, the Androgony? Yeah, apparently, as much as I heard, they came from a different universe or something and got here somehow. And
It's
just
real?
easy kind, I guess. Yeah, it's real. Not that unusual.
This is the greatest day of my life.
Well, I
Do
think
they
I
have,
heard.
do they have like a recruitment station or like posters that like to contact them or anything?
Don't know.
I've only seen her around a few times.
I mean,
She
this
walks
is just a
around
Halloween
Orlandosaka
costume. I
sometimes.
literally made this myself.
Ah, neat.
Yeah, the
I've seen her walk
stitching's
around
kind
with
of.
her
You don't want to hear what I had to do to get the interfacing. I put the interfacing on it after the lining, and now it's stuck to my chest.
Phew.
But it's such a cool
Excuse me.
costume.
I mean, fair enough. But yeah, I mean, she walks around Orlandosaka with her boyfriend.
Oh,
a few other
hey,
colleagues
Nyx.
walked around before too. Yeah, no, I don't think
This
they left
is.
anything to tell anybody where she to contact her, because she's in her spaceship, I guess? Wherever that is. Oh, wait, I mean,
I just have
her
to wait for them to
boyfriend's
come
in
down
Sapphira.
here? Alright.
Yeah.
I'm adding an extra week to my Airbnb. I was just here for the weekend to enjoy like Friday the 13th in like supposedly one of the most haunted cities in America. You know, I was like, might as well go to Japan or Florida. I've been working my ass off, you know.
Wait,
Yeah, I got
what?
a gig at this,
Hold on, let me check something.
What?
I
I mean, I'm just a
Candle wax
werewolf, but,
says, like, I can
you know.
literally just pop his head off. Just do that.
My God.
Let's
Dude, the
see
world is so
here,
fucking cool. I'm like, I
by
haven't been able to leave home
dates,
for a while because I
Oh,
had
you're
a
right.
pretty
I think this
decent
week is gonna be
injury.
a Friday the
But now I
13th.
got my problem under control, and you know, my parents gave me the go-ahead to go out into the world and
Oh,
have
Jason
fun. And
Foggy's Day.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, look at Orlandosaka.
So, what's the big
He's
deal
been
about
here, so it's not unusual. You'll
Friday
find
13th?
probably other
So far,
things
what
to
I've
pick
heard
up.
is basically
Oh,
bad
yeah,
luck day.
Sometimes random stuff just shows up. I mean, that's just a fact of life, isn't it?
There's
I mean,
other
listen, I'm
things
from
for that
I'm
Twilight
from
Day.
Jersey. Another New Jersey fully manifested next to us.
Yeah.
Millions of dollars of ocean retail were gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I guess that sort of sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you don't like oceans.
So there's New Jersey, and then there's New Jersey. You know, not to be confused with New York or New York, or the one with like 27 news.
How much are there?
Newer New York.
Oh no, there's the New York. But people just call it New York, and it's all the way like in a distant galaxy in the far future. It's from Doctor Who, but I have gotten to meet the Doctor. He was pretty cool. Honestly, living in this reality was the best thing that could have happened to me.
Fair enough. I mean, the Shack the Skeleton, he might be able to do it. I mean, he is.
What
isn't he
the
King of Halloween or
fuck?
something?
What?
Oh my
I
god,
think he
this.
is.
Yeah, I think that is Jack Skellington.
Yeah.
That's a Pumpkin King.
Oh, yeah.
You must address him as your majesty. You gotta be polite.
Fair enough.
I'm not wearing
There are a
costume
lot of
right
kings
now,
walking around
but
here, to be honest. So it's
technically
confusing.
I am, because
Your majesty!
I swear this whenever I enter Metaverse.
Yeah.
Guys,
But
coming this way?
I wore this when I first entered the Metaverse.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Wait a minute. You're from Pokemon?
No, I just dress up as one, because I guess come from another world where I guess all this would be considered fiction. And I just like
Hey, Ren.
dressing up as
That's
Pokemon.
normal. Trust me, I've grown up here all my life. It's totally normal. We just see weird shit on the news all the time. Like, living here is just kind of like, you know, whatever. You get used to all the weird.
Yeah,
You get
basically
really
I've
surprised
been
by stuff,
yes,
especially when the fandoms start appearing.
around the
Oh, I've been
Metaverse.
waiting for Star Trek to show up.
I basically think I've been exploring the Metaverse for at least I think almost a year now.
Nice. I gotta find out more information on these Star Trek people. Oh. Oh my goodness, you're so scary! Oh my god! My heart.
Oh.
It's stopping.
Hey.
Oh no, I fear I am at death's door.
Oh, hey. Oh dear.
1 second.
Huh?
Oh, okay, there you go. Bring your A game if you're gonna spook me.
Oh.
Listen, if you're gonna be the Pumpkin King, you know, you gotta defend your title.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
doing
I need to
Kingdom
have a
Hearts.
word with Kingdom what now?
Have you ever met a guy named Sora? Short,
Yes.
crazy hair. Yeah,
About
yeah.
5'2".
Yeah, and he's like really short, and then like he's constantly followed by this guy with silver hair who is like 8 feet tall. I don't know why. He is so tall.
Hey,
I
Fee,
remember
is
a
that
duck and
possible?
a dog.
Oh yeah. Donald and Goofy. Oh,
I mean, I'm
Those
like
guys.
double that kid's height, so
Oh, yeah, you're pretty tall.
he's like 5'2".
Oh,
You
yeah.
have like the hair on me.
well, no,
I'm
see,
only
you
like
you're giving him 2
4'8".
extra inches for the hair. He's 5 foot, and his hair covers 2 inches.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. But listen, we love a short king. We stan a short king. I gotta get to my, back to my
I mean,
Airbnb.
I guess he's better than the Rat King. To be fair,
Man.
that has just a swarm of rats.
Well,
and
see ya.
stuff. I never quite understood him.
We are the rats.
Oh, Rat
Yeah.
King. You mean when the rats just decide to tangle themselves together and then, yeah.
No, there's just this really fat rat with a crown on his head. He calls him the king of the rats, and he just has a bunch of rats that listen to him. They once popped out of the sewers, broke through concrete, and just poured throughout this part of the city.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, there was just that amount of them. They just broke through concrete. As impressive considering
why?
Orlandosaka has
no.
mechas just walking
Uh.
across it and doesn't break the ground, so yeah, they could probably lift Gundams and shit.
Wow, I guess
Must be
strange
terrifying,
stuff just happens every day here,
To be honest, I
or
thought you were talking
occasionally
about Rat King
happens every
when
day.
Rats decide to tangle their tails together. It's a,
Yeah, no,
it's a
I
sight
mean,
to behold.
Fair enough. So what brings you to Orlandosaka? Don't exactly see you very often. Very often.
I'm on holiday for the night.
Fair enough.
Take a walk.
Fair enough. Have a good night.
Mm-hmm.
See you later.
Yeah, Yeah, just a few more weeks till like Halloween, right?
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then everybody will be in costume,
Yep.
Hmm.
dealing with the giant pumpkin eggs. I still don't know what lays them, but
Hmm. Well, from what I heard about this curse, some people were speculating that it should, like, I guess, lift, I think, on November 1st.
sounds about right.
Yep.
If the only magic works on Halloween, the Halloween season, November is more, what, Thanksgiving? I guess.
Kinda, yeah, kinda had their own Thanksgiving already.
It'd be funny if they all turned into turkeys. Just big turkey people running around.
Turkey sandwiches. Yeah.
So you've been doing okay, Nix?
Yeah, just not used to seeing, I guess, someone technically from the same universe as I.
Really?
Yeah. Me and Jack are from the same universe.
Really? But are you sure that they cannot be from like an alternate world or universe?
Well, I guess a better way of saying it is we're from the same kind of universe, so it's probably from a different time from myself. Because I know a lot of people from my time liked going to where he lives to spend Halloween. Best place to do it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, who would have thought there could be like countless worlds or universes besides, I guess, this one, I guess?
I mean, there's infinite reality, so infinite set of worlds, so yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot to take in at first, but I guess we've been in Metaverse for quite a while, I guess you get used to it.
How it's always been for me, anyways. But in anything shows up. I mean, that's Orlandosaka for you. Random stuff gets thrown here all the time.
Yeah, that's the Metaverse. You never know what's gonna appear next.
Yeah.
Well, I guess next pack meetup should be tomorrow, right?
Yep. From what it looked like, we're gonna be exploring some swamplands.
I was good thing wearing water shoes. Well,
You guys have fun with that.
I guess maybe too, after exploring the swamp, probably need to review those, Fakemon books.
Yeah. Who knows, maybe we'll find something more out there.
Who knows? Maybe one of those abandoned bases or more Fakemon that we've never seen before.
Hopefully, just abandoned. Nothing active.
Yeah. So judging by the type of Pokemon that live around there, seems like I only got one Pokemon that's good against it. And that's my Starly.
Because a lot of my Pokemon are weak to water.
Yeah, water not fun.
Seems so.
Because Steel and Stable are my two outliers. Because Steel being ice water and Stable being, I think, Ghost Dark.
Yeah, Ghost Dark. Well, let's see. Well, Spheo can guess is ice type, so they can counter grass type Pokemon. But they're also weak, but still weak against grass type moves.
It's a very dangerous game to play until I either befriend a grass type or find a electric type.
Hmm. Well, I heard there are a lot of Joltics around this area.
Yeah, they all swarm Bishop's house because they keep paying him now, which... Oh, there's a Tyler.
Maybe grass. I mean, we're heading to an area that's grass type
Oh,
Pokemon,
hey,
right?
Tyler.
Oh, there he goes again.
So who knows what I find there?
Yep.
To be fair, I am curious what kinds of Pokemon live in a swamp besides, well, the only ones I could think of, like, the top of my head are, like, because I've been reading a little bit, Hoopers and maybe Lotads.
Maybe Tangaroves.
You find a Mudkip?
Maybe.
Yeah, there's that variation of
Maybe,
Mudkip and
what are those called? Well, I guess who knows what we might find in there.
Nice. Likely water, ground, or grass types. Pretty simple there.
To be fair, I'm hoping next time we go into any, like, caves and such like that, or places with cliffs, hopefully, quartz, my Onyx can help people up or down them.
Yeah,
They were just chilling.
they should
apparently
be
something was going on
useful,
with
I
the
guess,
weather right
assistance
that
to
way, but
us.
I'm relaxing
Yeah,
until
I was over there.
midnight after tonight.
So I still hope to
you
go
got a
back to the
mission tonight?
cave
Good luck with
and
Yeah,
help.
well, see,
Liberate
I
their
have no idea what to
friends.
expect from because weird.
Oh, you
things
mean that
happen.
one layer that gets collapsed?
Mmm.
No, the goblins. They were forcing the Onyxes to mine crystals.
I just came as
Oh,
fast as you
right.
out here. Everyone seems to be out on the floor. I lost
Yeah,
Tyler.
everyone ran that way. Oh, Tyler went to the park, I think? He kept teleporting around the place.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they went that way.
It's hard to tell if I'm teleporting. I wish I would stop doing that sometimes. It makes it difficult to try and talk to them when they're just like, poof, they're gone.
They're the only Pokemon I have currently that doesn't have a nickname because every single one of them does, except for Spheo. I can't seem to think of one. Tends to make a lot of people happy though, from what I've heard. That's good.
Whoa! Oh, hey, Trash.
Oh,
Why are
Hey,
you a
Trash.
cat boy?
No.
Okay.
there it goes. Off goes. Yep.
Okay. Apparently some shit went down in the deep forest. Apparently an alpha Gyarados woke up and was angry.
Really?
You know.
Okay.
And
Apparently.
Not too surprising. I mean, the amount of Magikarp we have in that lake, it's not surprising, honestly.
Been hearing hearsay.
I know, I'm staying out of it.
So is that forest even safe now?
I mean,
It's ran
You
away.
check,
Should
they
be
aren't
fine now.
stopping anyone from going to the forest, so I think you can still walk
Yeah,
around.
they're not stopping anyone. I think it's gone now, so you should be fine. Just don't encounter a Drifloon.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, to be fair, I
So people coming up in the forest.
Hmm.
Looks like it.
but I'm assuming it's safe because
Yeah, 'cause I'm
two
still young.
ran towards the forest. Yeah.
Hmm.
If you wanted to explore, I don't mind exploring with you.
Oh, hey Maxine.
Everything good?
Dealing with a Gyarados.
Yeah, I've heard that there's some sort of.
Hey,
I got hyper
Maxine.
beamed in the face.
Do you need healing?
So you know how I feel.
Oh,
I'm good.
damn.
I already treated myself. And if others.
Oh.
So you know how I
People
felt.
don't understand the ways of handling Pokemon, which kind of makes me a little angry. You think, oh yeah, let's just kill the Pokemon.
That's just wrong. At least fight it with using other
Yeah.
Pokemon, right?
No, they
No, to
only
be fair, not
punched it or
everyone.
kicked
Yep.
it.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
how did that came to be? Did someone tick off a Magikarp?
The Gyarados was flying and landed at us and started hyper beaming us. On, like, as soon as they saw us.
Jeez. They woke up on the wrong side of the bed?
I think so. We got to calm down. Too many people kept on surrounding it, and it kept on attacking people because of that. And I sadly was one of the people who got hyper beamed in the face, even though I am just a support.
So wait, what was appearing around it? More people?
Yeah. Almost killed Indigo. That wasn't fun because he's not a tune.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Damn, that would suck.
Oh, hey, Ethan.
Hey, Ethan.
Oh, banana box.
Hi, Dylan.
That Jack Skellington.
Oh, sweet. You don't have bugs in your skin.
Yeah, it is.
No, I don't. I fixed it. I don't know what the problem was. I just made a new outfit, right, and it just worked. I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it.
That's cool. I ate all of these bananas.
What bananas?
Ooh.
There's a
Where
box
did you
right
get
here.
that?
I don't see
I
it.
found it.
Did you take that from the little guys? I mean, they usually push that banana box around.
I don't know where I found it. I kind of
Oh.
blacked out since I left,
Well,
and
you might
I
have a
got.
bunch of little guys chasing you in a bit, and hopefully he doesn't have a problem. Are they dolls, I think? I don't know.
Tell them that I have a gun because I know my rights.
I mean, I don't think they can talk, nor I don't.
What?
Actually, I don't know if they can understand me, to be fair.
Hmm.
It's fine, it's a joke.
So, Ethan, doing alright?
Yeah, my arm hurts. I still can't feel anything in it, but however, I can move it very slightly.
Okay.
Oh, well, good.
Hmm?
And I can hold my staff.
Huh. Is that from Dylan's powers?
Well, I mean, I had to go and get a new staff because I can't use hers, but yeah,
Oh, right.
I can do shit like ooh, sparkly hands, ooh.
Okay.
I see you've been adjusting well.
Yeah.
Mine's pretty cool. I can just go
That's good.
grand summon.
Oh.
Okay, where do you get the fancy
Cool.
shit? God damn, I feel jealous.
It's cool. And it mentally drains me, but it's cool.
It is cool. It is cool.
Yeah, all because of this Mad King Thorn curse, right?
I just...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I still wonder why they decided to just...
Me, not him.
I'm not referring to you, just some other guy.
I know you're not. I need to have a word with that guy.
Well, I don't know where that guy is.
Take my day.
You're not.
I work year in, year out for this.
I appreciate it.
Well, everyone knows that Jack Skellington is the Pumpkin King.
But, hey, what can you do?
Yes, it is I, Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King. CEO of Halloween, if you will.
Fucking stone.
My dog. Dog.
just drive-by slapped your ass. Goddamn.
My hair didn't slap my ass.
No, I didn't.
No, as in figure of speech, they slapped
Hmm.
you.
What's up, Nate?
I'm gonna go walk into the forest.
See ya. Just be careful of not taking off any magic carps.
That's a pain.
See you later, Ethan.
There should be a tuned line.
I just don't like
I'm actually not curious if the Gyarados that was fished up when
I got it done
I was on a fishing trip was a magic carp that just freshly evolved. Maybe not. I was pissed.
Amy? Yeah? If you need any help with anything, feel free to ask me as well.
I'm just not much of a person with school stuff, so it's kind of weird asking help for school-related things because I've never dealt with that stuff before.
But yeah, if you want to explore, we can go out there. I don't mind.
Sure.
It'll give Fort some time out of the Pokeball.
Sure, we could do that.
Easy though, like it's like way too easy for me.
It's like, even if a Drifloon does try to take you,
Social studies.
I do have Stable to
Yeah.
help deal with them.
Oh wait, I just remembered too. I've got iron boots that can make me pretty heavy.
Who knows? I could also do the one method that my friend Kiryu did. Just put a Pokeball in front of them. It just bumped into it.
But there's also the chance that you may be able to catch it, right?
Yeah, that's what he did. He actually ended up catching it because of it.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Impressive.
I didn't hear you
Because he
yelling
was
at me, to be fair.
trying to take Griselda.
Hmm. Hmm? Oh.
Chopper, what's going on?
Hey, Knight. Hey, Higgs.
Just vibing right now.
How's school? How's it going, Ren?
School's alright.
Good. Yeah, that's good. Waiting for Pale tomorrow?
You guys wanted to bang down a fence?
You know that?
Yeah, sometimes. So you, there was a little.
But I won't shop on
the wood or whatnot.
I don't know if you know
Fridays
they are,
and
but they were
Sundays,
talking about
I
that
gotta
thing
work
that was talking to Evan, like openly.
Now let's see. Okay, no transit crossing. Oh, hey. Whoa. Seems alright.
Maxine is
Who knows where they're heading off to?
probably deep woods.
Really? Oh, hey, Link.
Hi, Nate.
Hmm. Yeah, fall really is kicking in.
It's pretty nice. It's been a while since I've seen falling.
Yeah. For a while I've been seeing green leaves. Well, because they're in spring and summer. You know, that is a pretty big tree.
There's a few of them.
Yeah, I think it's almost big as a blue sucker tree back in my world.
I'm kind of curious what kind of ice types are going to come out when winter comes.
Yeah, probably delibirds from what I've seen last year. Oh boy, the flux is really just waving in, huh?
He likes to do that.
I found a certain item that if you learn how to equip the electricity spell.
Ooh, flux wave.
No, it's unrelated to that.
I only feel a flux wave when I'm looking in a certain direction. Huh? Hey, it seems like it's subsided. Oh. Oh, hey Indigo. Hey Ludric.
I probably should have paid attention.
Oh, sorry.
Generous for once.
Hey Trash. Oh no, I meant Carfield.
The closest place is the quick metal thing, but I guess
Seems like people are evacuating, I guess. Oh wait, I heard some people saying about work. Maybe this area's kind of off limits for now.
Maybe.
Oh no, we can ask around.
Always good to ask.
Oh, well, let's not be crazy
Well, see,
now.
I was already standing next to Ludric, so.
Did you ask
Did
him
anything
for a
happen?
walk?
Nothing happened.
You know what?
Yet.
Good for you.
Okay, I assume that Dylan is the amplifier.
Oh wait, it's the talent.
No, Dylan is the main one. Ludric is the amplifier.
You're right. And I am now Dylan, so.
I've heard that there was a Gyarados here.
No, but something happens usually when there's more people too, so that's why I'm confused why nothing happened yet.
Yeah.
Didn't you get attacked by a Gyarados?
No. I don't think it's
I don't want to talk
I'm
about
wanted
it.
to punch it in the face.
Wow, Gyarados really did just came up and
Debated on
attack.
making food for that Gyarados to see if it causes damage, because usually it does work. Honestly, I think it's been too long since I also spoke Pokemon, so I think I kind of offended it. Maybe I might have said something wrong.
This is what it's not like
Well, the thing with Gyarados is that they're always just angry.
You know, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's not a conditional thing.
I mean, imagine living your entire life as a stupid fish.
Yeah, Gyarados can be pretty powerful.
Their brain makeup completely changes when they evolve. Like, entirely.
It just happens.
Honestly, Asura, if you had a Pokemon, Gyarados might be perfect for you. Because, you know, you get angry
I
also
fucking-
with it.
I would just fucking use it as a whip.
Now that Fable has shoes on, I took a
Exactly.
Partners.
Yeah, you can't really do
Oh no, hear me out, right? So I grab by the tail, it uses Hyper Beam. There you go. Just
Oh my goodness.
That would seem very dangerous.
It's a fucking laser beam that I can cut across an entire area if I'm fast enough.
Jesus Christ.
But think about it, it might hurt innocent people too.
I should be a Pokemon trainer.
Collateral damage means nothing in the midst of taxpayer dollars. I'm saying
Exactly.
nonsense at this point.
Half the buildings in Orlando are like magic fucking constructs, I swear. You punch them and they just repair.
The Flux took my vision once in the Purple Lotus back in the day, and you know what? That was terrifying. I could hear everyone. I could hear everyone.
You too? It happened to me also.
It's like I could hear everyone, but I was blind, and Panda
Hey,
rest
Leon,
his
don't
soul,
worry, that happened to
escorted
me
out
also.
of the Purple Lotus that day.
That happened to me also. I called
Yeah, it
Roderick
was
a bitch
awful,
before I
wasn't it?
died.
So what
did you
did
actually die, though?
Carnal turn into
No,
again?
this is when the Flux took me.
Yeah. The Flux is one of the most
Dude, imagine
destructive
dying.
forces
Spins.
in the metaverse.
I hate
Yeah, I've been taken by the Flux a few times before.
I know,
I just got
I
really
died.
close to it.
It's
Behold.
I haven't
definitely
died.
not the most destructive, but certainly the most.
Actually, no, I feel bad for
Because
you.
the
You're
thing
the
is,
one who died because you're Dylan.
I'm honestly kind of
Just
surprised
like
that.
Super
unbearable.
Saiyans,
Yeah,
I got close
I
to
guess
death.
that's why
I
I was
don't know
about
how
to
you
say
live.
I'm surprised no villain tried
That's
to
a
harness
regular
the power of the
Saiyan, you
Flux, but
dolls.
it can't be
I think they
controlled.
have.
Shut the fuck up.
They have.
You're right.
I can't flip you off right now. I
Yeah,
Fair
now
enough.
check out.
Here,
It
Josh,
is
I
kind
got
of
you.
funny. Imagine like a villain trying to like
Thank you, Grid.
control
You're
the
gonna start
Flux,
doing
and then
this.
they just like get deleted.
This
from
is
existence.
kind of
Ugh. Terrifying.
You know what?
I'm gonna move forward.
Which one?
Make a cord be
That's
upon
fine.
ye.
Ugh. I've had a nightmare of the Flux Zone once. You just
Fucking
reminded me of it.
cord.
You know, it's like
The
a big
mountain
white
range.
void, and there's like this white sign that says you've encountered an air. I think I'm
David.
saying too much.
I don't think that's the Flex.
I thought that was a dream.
There's a battle going on.
It is a dream. It is a dream. You heard nothing. You heard nothing.
Okay.
They can't know I know.
Why is there a battle? I just keep seeing random fucking images sent at me.
What is this?
Hmm.
Exotic check.
Not much going around here.
They have known and they will know.
How about check out that lake, maybe?
What is happening?
But we need just be careful.
Yeah, don't worry. If we see any danger, we'll just make a run for it.
Too early, because all of the fun stuff happens when I'm getting.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the lake is this way.
We'll find out.
remember this being here before.
It's a bigger tree.
Am I imagining, or do just some of the trees look different to me? Like, some are a little bit bigger. I just never even noticed it.
And to be fair, it's not often I get to come out this far. Things could have grown in such a time. I think we found water.
Yeah, this is it.
Lots of.
But this is the lake. What did it say that? I guess they were, but they said that the Gyarados was flying, but...
I mean, aren't Gyarados water flying types?
Yeah, you're right, but... Just... Maybe that Gyarados probably woke up on the wrong side of bed, just wanted to just take its rage out on anything it sees moving. The water seems normal.
Vortex when Vortex's fished up, they weren't exactly swimming either. They were a bit off the ground. And I can actually say from experience, hyper beams don't feel good.
Oh, yeah, I've seen how strong hyper beams are from video games or the anime, but yeah, they seem like very powerful.
Because that was just the same day I got hit with a hyper beam. My friend Kiryu took a hyper beam, and I took a hydro pump.
Wow.
Thankfully, that was only some of the crazy things that happened on that fishing trip.
When was that?
Oh, a few months ago, actually. Long before I even heard about PAG.
Yeah.
I think it was during the spring, if not. Still like late winter, early spring.
Okay. You know, I guess some things in this lake here, like a few times I fished up some fish, especially a slapfish.
You fear that seemed like also pulled up a sleeping Mitsitsune. That was interesting. Thankfully that one did not wake up, and I just used water magic to push it back into the water.
Okay. Well, it's not around this area. Maybe I guess at least move up a little.
Everything could have also been scared away because of the fight.
Oh.
Some Gyarados are alpha. Well, apex predators at least.
But is it like an alpha Pokemon? Like, there's a specific type of alpha Pokemon. One where it's like, it's bigger than normal and its eyes are like glowing red.
I mean, when we see Maxine again, just ask her if that was the case.
Yeah, well, I guess from I guess certain game, it was caused by some sort of phenomenon, basically causing some Pokemon to just grow double in size and basically act like more aggressive and basically want to, I guess, beat up anything that moves.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun to deal with, especially if it already knows very powerful moves as
Yeah.
well.
I think also maybe heard that these alpha Pokemon may or may not know moves that it can't normally learn.
That is a bit scary, especially if you think you're prepared to take one on, and then it launches a surprise move at you.
Yeah, like basically, having a Pokemon that has a type advantage against the alpha Pokemon, but then basically then the alpha Pokemon basically uses a move that's super effective against your own Pokemon.
That's not good. You should always expect the unexpected and prepare for it. Just to be safe.
I mean, hopefully we won't be encountering those kind of things in our pack adventures.
We might one day, but probably not, anytime soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I think Miss Snowball will make sure we don't run into anything like that.
Yeah, because my Pokemon are kind of pretty low leveled. If we do see one, just normally just pretty much avoid them.
Just try to stay out of its way, and hopefully we can get by without having to fight.
Oh, but I also remember too, back in Snowbell's training, about that, corrupted crystals, thing. The crystals are red, and I think I remember it caused that Snom to basically get a little bigger. But maybe it just looks similar, but I don't remember their eyes were glowing red.
I remember it growing in size, but I don't remember the eyes turning red, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those crystals seem, I guess, pretty dangerous.
Are they from that same wizard you were talking about?
No.
Are they a natural phenomenon?
Let's see. Well, the sorcerer uses darkness, and whenever just something's, being controlled by the sorcerer, their eyes glow purple. But those crystals, I'm not sure if they're related or not. But the sorcerer uses darkness, and I don't think that crystal was darkness.
If anything, we might learn more if we encounter another one.
Yeah, but just expect reinforcements trying to protect that crystal.
Of course.
Well, so far, I guess one time, back in a forest, there were multiple crystals, like the red ones, appearing, and basically it was causing, Pokemon around it to basically, get a little, rampage, and basically when you do is to purify it, and the Pokemon will return to normal, but there also may be a chance that there may be some non-Pokemon enemies that may cause the purification process to slow down. So if you see anything that's just not a Pokemon, basically take them out first, so that way we can purify the crystal faster.
Right. At least those ones that are not Pokemon we can actually handle ourselves.
Pretty much, yeah.
Those who can fight or are willing to fight.
Yeah. This is basically
Cause
what you're best at.
I mean, with me, I don't mind fighting. I just would rather not to.
Hmm.
Seen enough of it.
Let's see. Oh yeah. I also do remember around that forest is when I first met Riolu. Yeah, it seemed that they were trying to just try to break one of those crystals, but it was still like pretty small, like basically just maybe appeared. And it seemed that Riolu seemed to have, I guess, some sort of, or maybe it was the crystal was not big enough to, corrupt it. I guess the Riolu. And that Riolu was the same one that's gonna, I guess, keep an eye on me whenever I go to the forest.
You think we're going to the forest anytime soon, or?
Well, it's a entirely different forest. The one I'm exploring, I guess I'm calling it, like, a great forest.
Okay. Yes, maybe that little Riolo is taking a liking to you and want to make sure that you're doing alright whenever you're there.
Yeah, so apparently the Riolu was interested in me because it sensed that, that I was developing a magic affinity.
How is your, I guess, training on that one, or that part?
So far, nothing. Well, Aura checked on it and said that it's basically just in a dormant state, and it's pretty faint. But it is there.
But over time, something inside you will probably unlock it, and then, well, you're gonna have to learn how to control it.
Yeah. I'll make sure to at least maybe keep a little distance from you, because since you said that light's not mixed well with you.
No, because part of what I am is the others, they deal with a lot of light. I am more of a dark element person. They have hearts of light, I have a heart of darkness.
So you can use, or I guess you are light and darkness?
That's the thing. That he's gonna hold out both his hands. In his left, he will form a dark orb. In his right, you can see him trying to make a light orb, but it doesn't appear. I cannot use light magic. I can't use light element. Because my darkness is quite strong. If something had a light element in it and I can channel through it, then yes, I can use it. But coming from myself, I can't. I can use other elements. As you saw during the cave, geomancy, keeping the cave up. A type of earth magic. Not one of my strongest elements, but I'm glad that worked.
Yeah, pretty much a lifesaver at that moment.
Well, trained to help people in need and keeping those around me safe. So, I did what I thought was right.
Well, did a good job.
As you gain your magic, I can, depending on if it's an elemental magic, I can probably help you control it.
Well, so far...
If it's not light.
Actually, when Snowball gave me that little element checker thing, apparently it's on some sort of affinity to light. Yeah, sorry about that.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry at all. I'm I'm an oddball. Considering, especially from where I'm from.
Well, for now, I just pretty much use the bracelet to fight.
I
Yeah.
have ideas for the next time we run into those crystals or a situation or something like that.
Yeah, I just need to be considerate of what element crystal should I use. Each crystal has a unique advantage and disadvantages.
Right. Well, when it comes to purifying them, it seems to only react to you. So?
Well, probably because the bracelet. Well, Aura tried to purify, but it didn't seem to work with her. But only thing it did was, like, weaken it a bit. But how can the crystals can be only purified through my bracelet?
Maybe it's a special kind of light. Or a special type of purification.
Well, it was created by the 7 elemental guardians.
It could be connected to them.
Who knows?
It's definitely a mystery, one that can be solved over time.
Yeah. Well, maybe the next guardian. I wonder what kind of, ability the bracelet will unlock this time.
It'd be interesting to see.
Well, the next guardian is gonna be nature, so once after the nature one's saved, I'm pretty sure the nature guardian will give me a nature crystal, and I'll be able to use nature magic.
Well, I would guess you become akin to a druid, since they do draw upon nature.
Well, so far, I guess when I've seen through the magic crystals, it seems like those things I could learn so far with it, it's basically offensive magic.
Maybe as you develop your own magic, you can also find defensive ways.
I said offensive. Like, I guess I'm basically an attacker.
I know, but as I was saying, when you unlock your own magic.
Oh, right.
The bracelet.
Yeah.
I was already thinking, when we come across those corrupted crystals, you would be the one who has to purify it, so...
Yeah, just...
You would have to be protected so you could focus.
Yeah. I feel like if I just get knocked out, probably one of those immediate fail conditions.
Thankfully, when it comes to magic, I do know other schools of it. I think using my artificer abilities, I can probably make something to make like a shield. I already know the spell Resilient Sphere. I could probably make something that would be like a portable shield. Like a bubble shield. So you can focus on purifying the crystal, and it will keep you safer from attacks. The barrier won't probably last. It'll give you time.
Well, who knows how long the barrier may last. And also, too, may suffer, I guess, continuous attacks from the monsters if not taken care of properly.
Yes, but still, even if we can't get all of the Pokemon or those corrupted by the crystal, like, keep them all busy, at least you would have a form of protection.
Yeah, so if we come across one of those crystals and they're both Pokemon and like non Pokemon monsters, the plan would be just basically try to distract the Pokemon and take out the non-Pokemon monsters. Once just the non-Pokemon monster have been taken care of, the purification will work faster. And once the crystal is gone, the Pokemon would return to their senses.
And hopefully by then, we'll flee. Or, well, at least calm down.
Yeah. Guess we need to be extra careful in case we encounter any very big crystals, because a very big monster will be protecting it.
Not the first time nor the last time I would be facing something big.
Yeah, well, I mean, I faced the Guardians. They're pretty big. Like, Fire Guardian, Thunder Guardian, and Wind Guardian. Well, who knows what the Nature Guardian might be.
Only time will tell.
Yeah. Still trying my best, at least try to keep the corrupted zone from getting any further out of the Great Forest.
Actually, I don't think I asked this one, and it's a bit off topic. Since Halloween is coming up and it's all spooky month, what is your costume this year?
Well, I guess when I was wearing my costume, Maxine was just a little surprised by my costume. So apparently, I'm dressed up as this video game character, well, in my world, his name is, Sora. But the outfit is from Dream Drop Distance game.
I'd say it's a good pick. It's, well, to be fair, I have even seen Dream Eaters around.
Well, I guess, a friend of mine back in my world suggested it. Says that between me and that guy, we almost have similar personalities, like, being very positive. I guess I am that positive, huh? And Darun said my optimism is a bit contagious.
Yeah, I do see a bit of, well, me would be Grandmaster Sora in you.
So yeah, if I was, I guess, interested in going to Lucha's party, I would have gained the power I was gonna be. So basically, Maxine said that basically I would just be able to wield pretty much a key-like sword. Yeah.
Yes, you would be able to wield that weapon, but also become a target to things that go after those who wield the key. I have to make sure, because we are in the middle of the forest, and I can fight them. I don't want to put you at risk.
Don't worry, I got my bracelet in my bag. I can just put it on and you'll be able to fight them off. Or if anything were to appear. That's at least non-Pokemon.
And Mind you, please don't tell Maxine or any of the other wielders that I said anything.
Hmm?
Because I myself have to keep it very tight-lipped. Because I am from the universe that Sora is from.
Really?
I'm from that media. Yes.
Wow.
From what I've seen from this world and how media is played out, I'm from after 3. I'm in the future.
Well, if you're from future, and well, I guess my world's in a different time period, back in 2023.
Right.
So technically means I guess I come from the past.
Maybe. I'm not quite sure, because it's media in your world. From my own, it's a whole separate timeline.
Yeah. Seems so.
It's hard to match up.
Yeah, pretty much in my world, all this would be considered fiction.
Yeah, to be fair, we've seen Jack Skeleton, and I have personally been to Halloween Town.
Oh, shoot, it's raining. But I want to get under the tree at least.
Yeah.
I don't want to catch a cold.
Some Pokemon probably performed rain dance.
Or maybe it's that weather weasel.
Weather weasel?
It's kind of like some critical thing. They have some sort of weather powers. Basically, I think once they managed to cause a blizzard in the middle of summer.
Terrifying, but also pretty,
Yeah, it seems so. The power to change
unintended.
weather. Yeah, but I think you need to bribe him with some few, I guess something, whatever it wants in order to change weather. Or at least maybe change it back to what it was before they changed it.
But yes, I'm from the same media as Sora and the others that they were talking about. And as well as wielding a key. If I can't summon it here, because if I do, it will attract those things called shady puppeteers here.
Shady puppeteers?
Yeah.
What do they normally look like?
He will actually open his hand, his left one, and form a shadow. Shadow Heartless. It's akin to these, but they're under a different name. From my world, they're known as Heartless.
Heartless?
Yes. The darkness that overcame a person's heart. They hold the heart, which is ironic to their name. Defeating them with a key or a strong enough will seems to free the heart of that person.
So that's how it is. So what do they normally look like? Or I guess any kind of tendencies of characteristics.
And that's the thing, when it comes to here, they come in all different shapes and sizes. I have seen, well, you're familiar with them, Neo Shadows and Shadows. Dark Balls. I have seen Dark Balls. It's not fun taking a fire to the face.
Hold on. I think I remember something. I think way back then on Ludwig's birthday, there were some, I guess, monsters appeared in around the neighborhood. Like, I guess shadow monsters, yellow eyes, some white ones, and a reaper leg, and there was a big ol' one. Or do they like ring a bell?
Yes, those would most likely be shady puppeteers. And possibly even a silver interloper, which is a nobody.
Nobody?
A shell of the bird. Yes. So when a person falls, as they say in my world, falls to darkness, they get split in two. There'd be the heartless, which is the darkness in their heart, the nobody, which is what's left. The shell, the husk of the person.
So...
From what I have read and seen, and as much as I hate to say it like it, you kind of need to defeat both to free the person fully.
So... The shadow monsters are heartless, and those white, I guess, weird monsters must be the nobodies, right?
Yes, from what I've heard, though, I have seen heartless, and they will say shady puppeteers here. And they are quite adamant in calling them that. I have yet to see a shady silver interloper. Maybe it's a good thing I haven't.
Are those things dangerous?
Very. Considering they're out to take a person's life.
Ugh.
And they've been known to try and take and steal wielders.
So these, well, things you're saying, whenever you just use those keys, they basically kind of like a magnet to them?
Yes, they draw 'em. To which is why I don't summon mine. I can still use, thankfully, during my time in my world, I've learned to harness the magic of the key without needing to summon it.
That sounds pretty neat.
It's a bit more taxing, but oh, it helps others around here, that's for sure.
But
I also have to keep my powers under wrap because while they might need help with defeating shady puppeteers and silver interlopers, I can't reveal too much of what I know. The more you know, the more dangerous it is. That's why I'm saying you stay quiet of what I say. They shouldn't go after you.
Okay. Alright, and whatever you just said, I'll pretend I never heard any of this.
Good.
Oh, hey, Garfield.
Believe me.
Hello. Be careful around trees in a rainstorm.
What?
Right, probably due to being in a lightning
shot.
Oh, yeah, then we might want to head back.
Yeah, we should probably start heading back.
Yeah. Alright, so I heard nothing. And I'll make sure if I see anything that just resembles that, I'll make sure to stay away from it.
Good. Yes, good. Stay order. Yes. So I won't lie. If you did go to that party and did end up like him, it'd been interesting to help you learn how to harness that power.
Yeah, well, Maxine was a little bit concerned about that.
don't blame her. Does she with... At the very least, thank you for letting me talk about it. I don't get to talk about home all that often anymore.
Yeah. Well, I guess feelings mutual. Well, I'm not sure you heard about, well, from my world. Well, I remember back then I mentioned, like, a blue sakura tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, short story is, basically, back, when Floria, town was established, is when... Huh? Oh, it's already night. And we might need to pick a conversation somewhere else, because I've heard that weird stuff happens at night here.
Yeah, the witching hour. At the very least, I can talk about where I currently live. That I can actually talk about.
Maybe let's save it for the park?
Yeah. For now, we focus on getting out.
Hmm. Jeez, what's that sound?
I don't hear it. What does it sound like?
It's kind of hard to describe it. It was like some sort of echo, like almost like a record scratching, or don't know how to describe it well. I think I've maybe heard that same sound around the time I went to the Forest with the Red Cabin when those crystals were around.
Okay. Check in. Sorry. Bumping.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Ooh.
There.
No trains, so come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was a bird.
Okay.
Something happening down there?
I remember when my big brother used to be taking me experience like that. There all the time before training.
Okay, that's good. You have logic.
Hey,
I didn't
have somewhere
realize
you wish
this,
to go?
but I may have sparkles on my panties.
I'm pretty sure that would be enough to scare
Hey
the
guys, check
animals
out my
away,
new
to be
chick
honest.
party portal. Just giant portal. Giant portal.
The least likely spot. Maybe there. That seemed like a good spot. Huh? Is that what I was hearing? I guess someone putting up a shield?
Possibly. We may not be realizing that wasting a bit of mana.
Yeah, 'cause there's no danger around here.
Probably just something they have that's being a little bit off the fritz and such.
Yeah, it might be that shield thing. Okay, where was I? Yeah. Oh, back in my world, when Floria Town was established, so they found is when exploring the region. Well, I think it was around back in maybe around 1910. Basically, people were just exploring for new land, make a settlement, and then they come across a young cherry blossom tree. Well, it was, not the, it's a blue sakura tree, but it was still, I guess, haven't made a blue sakura petal, just still pink. I guess they decided to just at least be out of that forest area, and then decided to make a town called Floria City. No, Floria Town. But over time, through the years, it was then renamed as Floria City, a nice bustling city. And apparently, it's just not common for cherry blossom trees to grow around, I guess the area I live in. But it seems to be growing pretty healthy. Well, the scientists didn't want to harm this tree, so they did like the non-harmful things to the tree type experiments. And so far, I couldn't tell like why it's growing like pretty big. And then that's when that thing happened. Apparently, on the day of my birth, after I was born, all the sakura on the tree turned blue. Yeah, to this day, they still haven't figured out why, I guess, the pink sakura turned blue. I guess ever since, that...
And it's only... It's only that one sakura tree?
Yeah, well... But the thing is that this tree blooms sakura flowers year-round, no matter how hot or cold it is.
It's like there's something very special about it. Something I don't think your world's... I won't say it's not ready for yet, but doesn't understand yet. As you said, you're from a Earth that doesn't have magic.
Yeah, but...
Or rather...
Magic...
may not have magic yet.
Well, magic doesn't exist in my world. At least I think. But that tree, yeah, I do wonder. Maybe that some people say, I guess, random theory is that why the sakura trees, sakura turn blue is because say it's magical. I think maybe it might be plausible.
Could be.
I do wonder what it is.
Most likely over time, people in your world will find out, or they may not. It's where I work, we try not to contaminate other worlds with like higher magics, machinery, etc. So I have to be, like myself, I have to be careful where I go. Because I could introduce something that world did not have. Like, probably will not end well.
Yeah, maybe in time I'll figure out what's just so special about that blue sakura tree.
And who knows? They said on the day I was born, or on the day you were born, it turned blue.
Yeah,
maybe you and others are connected to it.
Well, I think it's probably just a coincidence or something.
Maybe just a coincidence?
Seems so.
Maybe not. Over time.
But so far, what scientists were able to gather about the tree is that, so basically, so far, it's over 100 years old.
Which is still pretty young for a tree. Especially since it seems to be in good health. Believe me, I've seen many trees live for quite a long time.
Yeah, it seems so. Well, oh yeah, also too, I guess around Florida City, there's also some sort of folklore that's been going on for a while. That's pretty interesting. Well, it was back when Florida town was first established. It's when they found this tree. It was so young, but then they discovered something pretty interesting and odd at the same time. Well, by that tree, well, they discovered a white fox with blue eyes just around that tree.
Has anyone found any shrines near that tree?
No, there weren't any shrines around the tree. And, well, I guess one of the people made eye contact with that blue-eyed fox, and then I guess the fox must have got startled and ran away. But then later that day, something very good happened to that guy. Like apparently stumbled upon a cave with a rich, mining ore.
Who knows? Maybe that could have been
a
good sign to what will happen in the future.
Well, so basically, so far, I guess, there have been 8 sightings of this white fox with blue eyes. And they say that basically, no, well, the myth says, or rumor says that basically, if you stare into the eyes of the white fox with blue eyes, then something good will happen to you. Or basically be blessed with good luck.
Have you personally seen it, or have you only heard stories?
Oh yeah, I've seen it myself, guess when I was little. How it was again? I think I was maybe around 4 or 5 when it happened. So back then, it was near the forest area with that, blue soccer tree. And, me, my mom, my dad, and my grandparents, well, from my mom's side, basically having a picnic. And my grandpa told me about, the white fox with blue eyes, that said to live around the area. And he said he also seen it too. Basically, when he saw the white fox with blue eyes, and it was around that time when that's how he managed to find and met my grandma. And apparently, my grandma also saw that fox too.
You also come from a very lucky family.
It seems so. So, I was really just amazed by this story, but good things happening to people when they gaze upon the eyes of this, white fox with blue eyes. So, I snuck off into the forest trying to find this white fox. And a couple minutes passed, and I got pretty lost. I couldn't find my way out. I was pretty much alone. Yeah, I was just starting to regret the idea of it, trying to look for this white fox. Then I was thinking out thought. Apparently, that said white fox with blue eyes actually came out of the bushes. And I guess, looked at his eyes. Apparently, this fox usually said that it usually runs away whenever it sees someone. But rather this time, it actually approached me. It seemed pretty friendly towards me.
Seems you have a bit more special than the others that I've seen the fox.
Yeah, it seems
They probably
so.
saw something in you. Probably saw something in you that the others didn't have.
Yeah, and actually, I guess the white fox wanted to play with me a little. Guess, give a little pets, just chase it around. And guess while I was playing it, it seems that before I knew it, I was out of that forest. And I was just near the picnic table. And I heard my grandma calling for me, and thankfully, my grandma was really worried sick about me. But then I kept non-stop spouting like, Grandma, Grandma, I saw the fox! Yeah. Yeah, my parents were, also too worried that I just ran out without saying a word. But they're also just quite surprised I managed to find that white fox and somehow managed to get out of the forest. So basically, so far, if I'm heard, when I saw it, basically so far there've been 8 sightings of that fox. And, well, my grandpa and grandma were both 6 and 7. And I was number 8.
Okay. So you were the latest one then.
And, yeah.
Yes, maybe it was their good luck that helped you find a way to hear as well.
Let's see. Well, I think the good thing that happened when I saw the fox was it helped, lead me out of the forest. And managed to find my parents. But, the way I got into the metaverse was just pretty much accidental. It was some sort of interspace malfunction that caused me to be sent to the metaverse. If you're wondering how I managed to enter inner space, basically, last year, went on a school field trip to a science facility, one where my uncle works at. Apparently, he's good friends with the head leading project of inner space thing.
Okay.
So I was one of the randomly selected students to enter inner space. So far, so well. Then that's when the malfunction occurred and caused basically things to go chaotic. I was the last one to arrive at the exit, station, but it seemed like it wasn't working for me. Well, right before the inner space collapsed, I was teleported out and I entered the metaverse.
And you've been able to return home.
Well, hold on. He pulls out like some sort of like navy bluish crystal. Well, this crystal is a portal crystal I got from someone named Silver. Basically, this crystal allows me to basically create portals, little pinhole like ways to a place I want to go. Well, cause I think it's I forgot how it's normally supposed to work, but somehow it's able to fit into my bracelet and basically sort of I changed it slightly. Basically means that I could basically, usually travel back to my world and to the metaverse, and basically travel to any place I've previously visited in the metaverse.
Okay. I bet your family was very happy to see you come back okay. That's for sure.
Yeah, my mom and dad were pretty relieved. Well, I guess they were a little bit in shock, seeing or in disbelief that I was just standing at the front door after being gone for at least around 2 months. But
yeah, that would definitely be a shocker. Considering something like that, I was seen as a goner.
Yeah. I hope nothing happens to Crystal, or else I won't be able to go back. I don't want to worry my parents the second time I go missing again.
Well, I'm assuming they know that you do travel back and forth, and you do have friends on this side.
Well, I haven't told them about the metaverse yet.
Probably a smart move, especially with you.
Yeah, I don't know how would they react to it. It's like that I somehow entered another world.
Sure, and how you came to get here would be quite a hard thing to grasp.
Yeah.
Because essentially something took you before, something bad happened.
Yeah, well, the only thing I told him so is that interspace malfunction somehow teleported me halfway across the country, or on the other side of the continent, and it took me a long time to get back here, or get back to my hometown.
I see. Well, at least they.
Well, they pretty much bought it.
Yeah.
Well, also too, I will recall, having some sort of strange dream, before I woke up in Sapphira City.
What was the dream?
Well, I can't remember too much, but I remember is, I'm floating in a sort of dark abyss, like an empty void. I can't hear or feel anything, I'm just floating. Well, I pretty much open my eyes, basically can't see much, because how it's so dark. Then I see an orb of light, floating towards me. And it floated, near my hands. I actually felt it. It was warm and made me feel, I guess, calm in this, I guess, situation where the dream was. And apparently, then that orb of light, I guess, sort of entered inside me, like, I guess, entered around here. And then I was then surrounded by light, and then I woke up in Sapphire City.
I'm actually not curious if that dormant light might be that, then.
Also, ever since I came into Metaverse, I've been having like a recurring dream like, at least once a week. Basically, it's not a bad dream, but it's a peaceful one. So basically, I'm in a place with an endless sky and endless ocean. I'm just wandering around there, just walking the endless, whatever the place is. I just feel pretty calm. Like any struggles I face in that day or stress just fades away whenever I have that dream.
It's very interesting. To be fair, I have heard of a place like that, but also I don't know if it's the same then. Like I said, I've only been researching what I know from home. Feels weird seeing where I'm from as media. So, it's interesting looking back, that's for sure.
Well, I told Snow this, and so far, dream book they have don't pretty much tell much of what it's about, but they recommend, I guess, asking Shiloh about it, since I think Snow said that she's like some sort of dream walker.
Hopefully you do get your answers, for that at least. At least it's a peaceful dream.
Yeah. Well, I do still remember that dream pretty clearly. The clear blue sky, the clear water. I could basically see my reflection off of it. And the bright warm sun in the sky.
I won't lie, it'd be nice to have a dream like that on my own end, but at least it helps you, which is good. Because I know this world can be quite chaotic and crazy. And from what you heard from the people, dangerous, not just because what happens around them, but also the people who deal with such things.
Yeah, I've seen it myself, the monsters in that forest trying to protect those crystals, the sorcerer and his forces, the corrupted guardians. Well, so far, the wizard told me that the bracelet chose me because I had some sort of, a good heart. And I guess some sort of chosen destiny, adventure, role, or whatever I'm supposed to be to free the guardians. So far, I freed 3 and prevented 1 from being controlled.
It's good.
Yeah.
Even though I'm quite late into your journey, hopefully I can help with the rest. Help you learn, too.
I still wonder,
So,
what is this Dark Sorcerer's goal in all of this?
that's the thing. Darkness can be interpreted in many different ways. Where I'm from, darkness is bad. My existence in my own world is bad. So I don't know if it's something that should be dealt with permanently, or if maybe it could be helped in the future. Because you named many different elements for the Guardians. There is no Guardian of Darkness, is there?
No, there's only 7. There's water, fire, lightning, wind, nature, ice, and earth. Basically, it's the natural elements of, whatever, in this world metaverse. Basically, to just watch over the elements, make sure it's all balanced out.
Should be. I mean, even when it comes to light and dark, balance is what is needed. Something very much I've learned. Having too much of one or the other can be rather corruptive.
Well, I have seen what the Guardians, when they're just, being corrupted by Dark Source's magic. No, a dark purple aura. I could tell that they're suffering from being corrupted. And the bracelet is pretty much somehow the only thing that could purify them.
I'll do what I can to help. And I do not blame you if it also hurts me as well. I choose to help.
Thank you. I'll try my best to at least not try to harm you with the bracelet.
I know. I just also know mistakes can happen. Besides, it can also help me show others that not all darkness is bad. I try to use it in a good way.
So basically, use darkness to fight bad guys?
Yes, in a sense. I use darkness to fight those who wish to cause harm and to help the innocent. To protect others.
So far, my goal is... So far, my goal is basically... is to free the Guardians and stop whatever the Sorcerer is planning.
Oh, that's a good goal to go for. Always keep to one goal at a time. And try and focus as much as you can on it. But also be prepared for whatever curveballs the Sorcerer may throw at you. And at your allies.
It's a bit strange that no one's pretty much heard of these Guardians or whatever. But the only thing, I guess, have some sort of information about them is that pretty much that old fairy tale book that the wizard gave me.
What more about it?
Basically, I guess it tells some sort of tale of, in some land, there's a peaceful land, the rich nature of the environment, of the elements, until one day some sort of great darkness that came around and started draining, the rich environment and elements of the land. Basically, I'm sending monsters to basically reap the land of its sources. And then, 7 different creatures imbued with just elemental power came to stop this great darkness, and also to a wizard and a hero wielding a sword. The battle was hard, but their strength was pretty much equal. And so the guardians, wizard, and the hero concluded a plan to seal away this great evil. Well, they managed to successfully seal away this great dark evil, but the hero's life was lost in the process of sealing away the bad guy. And so in the end, the land was able to recover and back to the original state. And it also said some sort of little prophecy, I guess, in the last few pages, saying that if ever one day the darkness would return once more, then a hero with a pure heart will appear to defeat it.
Let's make sure at the very end of this tale, you don't end up like the hero at the end. You get to enjoy what comes after.
Well, I think this book might be a possible history thing, because when the Guardians appearing, it's describing a dragon that controls water, a bird whose wings are made of fire, a yokai that can summon lightning, a just giant bird that controls wind, a tiger whose steps can make soil fertile, a bear whose claws are hard as ice, and a bull who can make the land shake with its stomps. So I think, talking about the Guardians, the Water Guardian was a dragon, the Fire Guardian was a phoenix, the Thunder Guardian was a yokai, and the Wind Guardian was a sort of elemental bird. So I believe that this book may be some sort of, way to, preserve history.
It may also give a clue as to what could be faced in the future.
Yeah, so a tiger that can make soil fertile. I think it might be the Nature Guardian.
Very could well be that, or the boar. But very much could be the tiger.
Well, I guess when I do go to the nature temple, I guess I'll see for myself.
And you won't be alone, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'll make sure that when I do face this temple, I'll make sure it has a backup, because the last time, the Wind Temple, I almost fell off that tower because of the Wind Guardian's magic.
Yeah, we don't need you, well, taking a dive. Though, at least with the Nature Guardian, hopefully we won't have to worry about tall heights.
Yeah, just
probably plants and such, trying to ensnare.
Yeah. Well, once after we freed the Nature Guardian, I guess next area I should be checking out is that Snowlands area. The one, we met Snowfang. Well, Snowfang did mention something about an area that has a never-ending snowstorm. And that sounds pretty interesting to me. I think it might be caused maybe by the Ice Guardian who's being, corrupted.
Oh.
Yeah,
That'd
so,
be definitely a place to check.
yeah, so
And those can
basically,
resist ice.
yeah, so basically, when a guardian or elemental guardian's corrupted, it'll cause some, like, abnormal environments to the area. Like how the nature guardian is causing the great forest to be corrupted, or I guess, eerie.
That makes me curious then. But the Earth Guardian, has there been any lands that had like sandstorms or unnatural, maybe earthquakes?
Not that I heard of, no. But, well, I guess maybe we'll see for ourselves.
It's true. We're gonna be exploring many places. So who knows? We might end up finding more locations as we go on.
Well, it's getting kind of late for me, so I'm gonna be heading back to my world. It's been nice chatting with you, Nix.
Alright. It's been nice chatting with you as well, Nate.
Well, I guess
Like,
see you
I
tomorrow.
can't wait for you tomorrow. Yep.
See ya.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Fable. Hey Patty. Hey Dylan. Well, bye. Oh. Bye Indigo. Bye Ludric.
Oh, wait, hold on. Not fully.
Oh. Bye Maxie. Or Maxine. See you tomorrow.
I'm kidding. What? Sanji, you can hold my weight.
I know. It's just a treatment.
You know, I'm glad that gravity was reduced slightly, but still, ow.
Hey, hey Maxine. See you tomorrow.
It just kills me at this point. Why are your eyes red?
Let's go
Stop
fight
being
crime.
Because I'm angry with the flocks. Why
Dude,
you always
Same.
I'm always red.
Man, I can't believe this fucking flop.
Hey guy, grab them
Oh, they're gone. Whoa, they're small. That's a choo-choo train.
Yo, action figures are going crazy.
Stop going. Stop.
Do you want me to resize you?
Nah, it's okay. I'm living.
Okay.
Stuff
It's
Let me
crazy.
get still.
See you later, Knight.
Have a good one.
Hey Maxine, see you tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll try to be there.
Okay, well, see ya. Hey, Silver. Bye, Silver.
Hi, bye. Hope you've been doing well.
I'm alright.
Crystals and such in your bracelet.
Clink. Alright then. Time to get some rest for tomorrow.